A reminder that the content of this video is not endorsed by the VCAA. Bonjour and welcome to video number 4 of Unpacking the VCE French exam, brought to you by the AFTV. In this video, we're going to be talking about the written exam, Section 2, Part A, which is texts 3A and 3B. The specific instructions for this section, which is the reading, listening and responding in English, it's question 3, it's worth 20 marks. You have 5 minutes to read text 3A. At the end of 5 minutes, text 3B, which is a listening text, will be played. The text will be played twice, and there'll be a short break between the first and the second playings of the text. You can make notes at any time, but you must answer the questions in English. Remember that answering any question in the wrong language receives no marks. The questions may relate to either text 3A or 3B, or both texts. And all responses must be based on the texts. The criteria for Section 2, Part A, there's one criterion. It's the capacity to understand and convey general and specific aspects of texts. So that's your ability to identify the appropriate information. What should you do during the exam? During reading time, read all questions carefully throughout the paper, but more so the questions pertaining to any spoken text. During the 5 minutes allocated to reading text 3A, read all of the questions relating to text 3A and 3B, and clearly identify the ones relevant to text 3B, because that's going to help you take notes during the 2 playings of the spoken text. Then read the written text. If you don't have time to read text 3A in its entirety, you can easily go back to it. Les astuces, tips and tricks. Read the questions carefully and ensure that you do answer them appropriately. So highlight the key question words. What are the questions actually asking? What, when, why, how, who, and so on. And whether the information required is contained in text 3A, text 3B, or both. In the space provided for note-taking during the playings of the spoken text, jot down the key question words you've highlighted to help you extract the required information as you hear it. Answer each question carefully and thoroughly. Look at the marking scheme and the space provided, because that will give you an idea of the length of the response that's required. So you'll be able to work out how many pieces of information, what's the length of your expected answer. And if you're expected to fill in a table, ensure you put the required information in the appropriate section, the right part of that table. So feel free to answer your practice questions now, and when you have finished, you can check your answers. Bonne chance de la part de l'AFTV, and I will see you in video 5. Au revoir.